So today we're gonna be reacting to when cops realize they done fucked up. That's what I like to call it. But yeah, let's see if they're gonna pay for the repercussions, because you know they not. You know they are not.
Evil and racist cops have always been around, going around abusing their power on minority groups.
He saw this and he wanted to make a problem.
But what happens when these racist cops get caught in the act?
I'm on the same side as you. No, you aren't.
Here are 3 examples of when racist cops are caught, starting with the shocking case of Kyle Erikson, who tried to frame a black suspect.
A little bit of weed.
On the 13th of March, 2018, Officer Kyle Erikson and his partner pulled over Jason Serrano and his friend for an apparent broken taillight. However, this stop ended up getting seriously out of hand when a cop tried to plant evidence.
The car smells like marijuana, so we're gonna check it, all right?
Okay, and then what?
Then that's it. Then I gotta make sure everything's good with your end. Just get the taillight fixed. There's nothing in the car, you'll be good to go. All right?
Immediately, the cops claim they can smell marijuana in the car and say that they're gonna have to search it. Usually, a civilian has the right to refuse a search, but if the cops have probable cause to believe a suspect has committed a crime, they can bypass that right and search their property without consent.
Bro, that's some
Smelling
bullshit.
weed on the property
That's some
technically
bullshit.
count.
I'm gonna tell you what, that happened to me before. 100% that happened to me before. I remember I was with my ex a long time ago. I'm talking about like 10 years ago. They pulled me over and said, yeah. He's like, yeah, license registration. I'm like, what do you put me over for? He couldn't even give me a reason. He's like, yeah, your car smelled like weed. You just smoked in here? I'm like, no, I didn't smoke at all. He kept going on and on. Nigga tried to give me a ticket. Whatever. Moral of the story is, I had weed in the car. I had weed in the car. Let me stop right.
Counts as probable cause, and because it's impossible to dispute while looking at body cam footage, it's often used as a way for corrupt cops to easily begin a search without the suspect's permission or a warrant.
We need to check the car, so I need you to hop out.
Okay, I'm getting out.
Okay. Hang out with me.
I don't have nothing in my jacket. I'm not.
Okay, well, he's gonna check it.
I don't have nothing in. No,
relax.
No, I don't need to.
This situation is about to escalate for no reason.
No, because I didn't do nothing.
It was in the car.
No, this is on
you
me.
need to relax.
It's my possession. Come on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Relax.
That's crazy.
Relax.
Yeah, relax, bro.
Relax. Put that jacket down right now.
Yeah, but y'all did.
Cuff him up.
For the rest of the body cam footage, Jason is left on the ground handcuffed and visibly in pain from the takedown. It
Yeah,
took
that shit
almost
don't
20
feel
minutes
good
for
when you
an
get
ambulance
arrested.
to arrive.
gotta put
It's
your hand-
unclear on the body cam footage, but
Shit,
with how
I
much
ain't
pain
fucking
Jason
flexible.
is in, it's obvious that an unnecessary amount of force was used to take him down. So for
Man,
the cops, this
it's always
is just
unnecessary.
where the story begins, and you can see the exact moment reality sets in for them.
Look, I'm from New York, right? And I be in Jersey as well. All I'm trying to say is to my New York and Jersey people, don't get pulled over in New Jersey and don't get pulled over in Yonkers. Them Yonkers police, bro, they'll pull your ass over and beat your ass. For no reason. They be trying to get the quick little licks in. Quick little licks in. Hold on, I'm streaming, baby. Not now.
All right, I'm searching the rest of the car. Actually, I'll let you check. Yeah. There's my flashlight. I'll stay with him.
The officers are fully aware that they've hurt Jason, and if their car
Yeah,
turns up
they
empty,
fucked him up.
all they've done is searched a car without a warrant and used excessive force to unlawfully detain a civilian. However, if they do find something illegal, then all of that should magically go away, as Jason and the driver go from civilians to criminals, and they're just helping bring them
Fuck
to
it.
justice.
Like,
At
yeah,
the-
yeah. Fuck that guy, right? Fuck his life and what he got going on. Let's just arrest him, make him pay a big ass fine, and put him through some shit because you fucked up. Like, come on, B.
At this point, it's not necessarily
People's
just about
cool.
race. They're trying to
cool.
save themselves after
Yup.
making a violent
Yup.
mistake.
Yup.
Obviously, this is horribly corrupt.
And guess
but
where that's at?
nevertheless, the stakes are high for the
Guess where that's at? New York City. New York.
cops. Their jobs are on the line, and they have to find something.
He looked like a
She has
damn
proper
snitch.
documentation for the plates. Temporary registration is valid. Just ran her permit only. He doesn't have a driver's license. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Did you see if my partner found anything yet?
Look at him. Looking like a damn snitch.
Nothing?
After searching the entire vehicle for about 5 minutes, the cops turn up nothing. and they both start to seem more and more agitated. But here's where things start to take a dark and shady turn. When the officers fail to turn up anything, they decide to get a little creative.
I see nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of weed.
Without even trying to hide it from his camera, the detective places a small bud of marijuana in the
Fucking weed.
cup holder of the vehicle, where he's already checked multiple times. The way the officer does this without even trying to hide it implies that he's almost certain that this will never come back to haunt them, and even suggests that this might not be his first time doing it either. In fact, the way the cops have been talking to each other the entire time indicates that this might just be a regular step in their process.
You good? Yeah, good? Yeah.
All of a sudden, the cops have a case against Jason. During the stop, they smelled marijuana in the car. Jason became combative after they asked to search it, so they took him down and searched the car, where they found not only a small piece in the cup holder, but even flakes in his jacket. This is the story that Jason was taken to trial over, and he was charged with marijuana possession, resisting arrest, and obstructing governmental administration.
Crazy.
It took over 2 years
That's
for this body cam
crazy.
footage to emerge, and only then
Yeah,
would Jason's
yeah.
charges be dropped. Predictably, no charges were brought
Figures.
against the officers, but it
Figures.
did raise an important question. What else has been caught on these cameras that's being hidden from us? This is why some people feel it's important to record their
record,
interactions with police
exactly.
themselves,
To
just like
record.
this black police graduate did when he was
And that's why they
confronted
hate it,
by
'cause they
these
gonna do
two
something they ain't
officers
supposed to be doing.
blatantly
That's why
racially
they hate it.
profiling him.
Fuck that head.
We see some ID.
No, what for?
I just
What's
asked
your
you.
What's your probable cause to ask me for ID?
It does not have a handicap placard.
Read the plate, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. DV. That's disabled veteran plate. We can park in handicapped spots.
Let me see some ID, please.
No.
The man recording is a graduate of the nearby police
You bad policemen make me sick.
academy and was wearing full gear and uniform, including his duty belt with a loaded weapon. Because he's police academy certified, he's completely within his right to wear the gear, but the officers aren't buying it. So the graduate tells them to run his name through TCOL, an agency that, amongst other things, keeps track of every police officer in Texas. If the graduate is cleared to wear his gear, TCOL will prove it.
Run it.
Run them.
Run it. Call T-Cole. You have no
T-Cole.
justification of probable cause to run up on me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? You detaining?
Yeah, why?
You detaining me?
You ain't detaining shit, nigga.
No. Then my question is, are you detaining me?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so then don't tell me where to go. He's not too smart because first of all, even
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
if I have disabled,
Pull your little black
veteran
figure
plate,
out.
I can
Yeah.
park in a handicapped spot.
they just
Even
changed
you
that.
know
Right.
that. No, they didn't just change that.
Thought this
It's been
nigga was
that way.
dumb.
The problem the officers had was that the graduate
Time out. You thought this nigga was dumb.
was parking in a handicapped spot without displaying a parking permit. But his car has a disabled veteran plate, a license
DV,
plate given
nigga.
to many Army veterans who've made a bodily sacrifice during their
Don't
active
fuck
duty.
around.
Owning the plate lets you park in handicapped spots without a permit. This is fairly common knowledge across
That's
America,
the,
especially for cops. But it seems that these officers forgot about it here, and the graduate thinks he knows why.
He just saw this, and he saw this, and he wanted to make a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
Preach.
reputation there, Joshua. Come on, man. Yes, it
Come on,
is.
man.
How many black officers you got?
Huh, two.
One.
Yeah.
One. Right. One. I know. And you barely let him in.
It's difficult to disagree with the graduate. They had absolutely no reason to stop the graduate and demand his ID. Maybe a new recruit could forget about the veteran plates, but this man is actually a police
Yeah, they
captain
wanna see if you got a
and has
warrant.
many years of police service under his.
Just know most of the time when police pull you over, they just want to see. They try to find a reason to get you. That's it. We know what we can do, what we can do. Come on.
belt, evidently in a department with next to no black representation. Eventually, the
That's Officer Dick Band Buckets.
officers return to tell him he's free to go, but the graduate isn't leaving before saying one last thing.
You know, you're feeling small now, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
You should have
All
run
right,
up
all
on
right,
people.
all right.
You have no probable cause. If you wanted to follow me and run my plate, you could have done that.
Damn right.
Well, I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you. That's right.
Damn right.
I already told you that. Waste my time and you. You're supposed to be a captain, and you don't know the disabled plates have a right to park in a parking spot. And you violating people's rights, running up on them without probable cause. I'm in a uniform doing the same thing for you for free. So what? I don't care what he thinks. I'm a graduate and I have T-code certification.
Damn right.
I have T-code certification. Yes, I do.
T-code,
That's
nigga.
when you checked it. Says who? My certification doesn't say expired. You want it to be expired
T-code.
because you see brown
Don't make me T-code. Don't make me call J-code. Okay.
skin. So take a walk.
All right. That was kind of whack.
Walk of shame, Captain. Whenever you run up on me again, do you understand?
Yeah, nigga.
And learn the
You might
law,
let loose.
And you better have probable cause before you run up on somebody in uniform. You don't have no reasonable suspicion
Yeah,
because I'm
no
on the
reasonable
same side as
suspicion.
you.
No, you aren't.
I'm a graduate of the police academy, okay? Just like you years ago. You probably couldn't even pass the test. Right now, you go. You get going.
Getting into fights with other uniformed police officers definitely isn't the best look for a police
No,
captain,
it's
especially
not.
after racially profiling that very same officer. And because the graduate was filming the entire thing himself, he was able to show the city manager, and that very same afternoon, it was revealed that the captain was no longer working for the police department.
Bye-bye,
Unfortunately,
Captain.
though,
Bye-bye, Captain. See you later. Get your ass on, boy. Fuck
it's
outta
extremely rare for cops to actually be reprimanded after behavior like this, as is obvious in the case of Montre Little. In this case, the cop not only lied and threatened Montre, but he even cost the city $75,000 and still got away with no punishments. On July 15th, 2018, Montre
can't
and his
make
friend
this
were
shit
pulled
up.
over by the police. The stop started out normal, but quickly evolved into a perfect display of how cops will try to force you into a false confession through corruption and, in this case, racism.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. How you doing, officer?
Is this your car?
Yeah, they looking at him like, yeah, we know this nigga he must have did something.
Well, it's a rental right now. My car's been shot.
Okay. Did you?
Oh, innocent rental? Oh, nigga,
Yes,
you
sir.
going down.
Gotcha. You guys just came from over the park, right?
Yeah, we just hanging out.
That's it? Is this your car?
I just told you my car's in the
He just told you it was a
shop.
rental, nigga.
This
Just
is
fucking
a-
listen.
Okay. How do you start it?
What do you mean? I just put my...
What do you mean? How do you start? Wow. Wow. I already like this shit already.
Put on the brake and I put it in drive and I...
Okay.
Drive, officer.
It hit
At
the
first,
skirt.
this may seem like a harmless question, but asking the driver, Montre Little, how to start the car essentially implies that the cop thinks he stole it. If Montre was unfamiliar with the vehicle, he would have likely
Oh,
struggled
I'm
to
bugging.
remember how to
I
start
did not
it.
know.
And if he fumbled around a little before remembering, it could imply he was under the influence. But Montre kept his composure and passes this first test totally fine.
Good
The
job,
cop, however,
Montrell.
still
That's my nigga. Good shit.
isn't
Test one
impressed and decides to take things further by tricking Montre into giving his property over.
So it's your car, though? Did they give you a
It's
fob or
not
something?
my car, officer.
Did they give you a key fob or something? Or
Yes,
Boy,
sir. Officer.
like, what does it do? Does
I
it?
need a
You
drink
see,
with some of my
this,
tea.
that should let you know that it's in...
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you or in the car?
No, officer.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? It smells like marijuana in the car.
Oh, my
and I can see shake on
God.
the ground. Your
They gonna
buddy's
say
giving
marijuana
me
for
the
every black
idea that
person?
Maybe he's got a gun.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think.
How?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
I bet that's what you think. You know, you see a black motherfucker in the car, and you want to talk about he smell like marijuana. I bet you think he got a gun. Every fucking white cop thinks a black guy got a gun. What the fuck?
Wait, I mean, just the way you're holding yourself, man. Like, that's why we're nervous, man. That's it.
Not only did the
No,
officer
no. You nervous because you a pussy. That's why. You a fucking pussy. I said it. I hope you watching this. You a pussy. Hope you ain't in around my city though. I don't want to get pulled over. He gonna think I got a gun.
mislead Montre into giving the keys over, but he's also suddenly decided he can smell marijuana in the vehicle and based purely on a hunch that the passenger is hiding a weapon. Both of these things, especially the marijuana smell, are often used as a reason to search the vehicle, bypassing the need for consent by the property owner. The speed and order in which the officer works here is extremely suspicious. Confiscating the keys without even mentioning it implies that he already decided he was going to search the vehicle and that he was trying to make Montre feel helpless or even threatened. Emotions you can clearly see
Why
on
do
his
you-
face as they're stolen from him.
Go ahead and step out.
Well, I just don't understand. Why do you do that to people? Like, think the motherfuckers is human. You think niggas want to get pulled over by the police? We want to go about our business.
Montre.
Christ.
Yep, I just told you why. 3 times. You want me to recap again? I mean, I told
he just told you it was a rental 4 times.
Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Don't flex. Don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off.
How you gonna arrest him? How you gonna arrest him? He didn't do nothing
What's
wrong.
What's going on, dude? Where are you trying to? What are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Well, you're making me think something funny's going on, man.
The fuck are you talking about?
I mean, your heart is thumping, dude. Like you're.
Yeah, nigga, cause you can shoot me.
Don't, please.
Everything the cop has done and said so far is textbook in terms of corruption. This is obviously a serious event for Montre, but the cop is deliberately trying to be lighthearted and jovial about the whole thing, using words such as funny and silly to purposefully seem condescending. He also mentions that Montre's heart is beating fast and that he seems nervous.
He's scared.
Another classic observation that appears time and time again in these cases. Think back to the stop of Marion Humphrey, whose truck was searched for the sole reason that he seemed nervous. Innocent civilians such as Montre will always feel anxious or even angry in this situation, and it's an easy observation for cops to make to detain them and obtain probable cause, which is exactly what the cop did. The search uncovered nothing illegal in Montre's car, but the cop kept him in the back of his patrol vehicle. This is where things start to get really shady.
I did everything you asked me to, officer. You thought there was a weapon? There's no weapon. We wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. I'm not
Speak
sure
your
why
truth.
You pulled me over. That's your rental. Everything is fine. There's no breaking taillight or nothing, officer. I did nothing wrong with you.
Did I make anything up when I said the car smelled like marijuana?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Hold on.
Because there's nobody smoking in the car.
Is there marijuana shake on the floor of the car?
Officer, that was cigarette ash, okay? You didn't find no marijuana.
I'm not charging you with marijuana. But here's what. If you want me to be real with you, like
be real.
You to be real with me for a second. Like, did I make that up?
I believe.
Yes,
so,
you did.
Okay, so you want me to just write you the ticket for the stuff that I have to write you tickets for? If you think that I'm lying, like, then we'll go to court and we'll talk about it then.
What?
Or do you want to just be real with me and I'll be real with you?
Wow, awesome.
Montre
he's
is being
trying to trick
aggressively
you up.
backed into a corner. The cop obviously knows that he's done something wrong. He's only trying to get Montre to forget about it and move past it without further incident. When he doesn't, the cop threatens him by saying he'll write up the ticket and he'll have to take it to court, where it'll essentially be Montre versus the world. It's also important to remember that cops are allowed to lie and use deceptive tactics to extract a confession.
What?
If Montre had told him that he didn't make up the smell, then in a weird, twisted way, he essentially just admitted to possessing illegal drugs.
This shit's all a fucking scam,
Luckily,
bro.
Montre maintained his story and was reluctantly let go by the cops. Just days later, Montre sued the city and after a year of fighting, reached a settlement of $75,000 based on an unlawful traffic stop and warrantless search. The cop was removed from patrol duty, but not fired, despite leading one of the most callous displays of corruption ever caught on camera. But
my man Montreal, don't even worry about it, B. Cause it took you 2 years, but you came up 75 G's. Hello.
Police are extremely good at one-upping themselves when it comes to corruption. Take, for example, the time when 2 Californian cops essentially kidnapped a man eating lunch in his own car.
Hold on, what? What?
You live around here? Hey, don't touch, bro. Relax, hey.
Can the nigga chill?
Of somebody, okay, that just
match the description. Oh my God. Oh my God. God damn. Why do they always do that? Especially the black people, bro. Oh, you match the description. Match the description for who? Tyrone. They done cloned his ass.
Area. Okay, you're on camera.
I hate that shit.
Step out the car.
Is your body cam on?
It's on.
Yes,
it's on.
What's step on out, dude?
We'll explain everything to you, okay? Just step out of the car. Step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
You're being detained for a burglary investigation, okay, sir? So step out.
No.
Do you live in the area?
I'm not answering questions. I want my lawyer.
Okay. Step out of the car. You're being detained right now.
Dang, he got the shit I got.
Step out of the car.
The little
Firstly,
push-ups.
the
I see you, my
suspect
nigga.
named Jamal Williams does
I got
everything
it.
right. He tells the cops he's not answering any questions until he has a lawyer.
Damn right.
Unfortunately for him, though, the cops
Black people
aren't
ain't got a
having any of it.
lawyer. Unfortunately for you, black people don't got a lawyer until their eyes.
Because he matches the description of a suspect, that technically gives them the right to detain him while they investigate further.
So the nigga is sitting in his car, eating his lunch, and you see the nigga in his car. Probably can't even tell what he fully looked like. It just said, oh yeah, you match the description. So yeah, I just walked past your car, you matched the description. Come on, stop.
What's interesting is that the only description the cops had was that it was a black male wearing all black in his early 20s. Possibly a red t-shirt underneath. Jamal is 40 years old, wearing a red hoodie and gray sweatpants. It's also incredibly hard to punish cops for detaining someone that doesn't match that description, as they could just say they thought he did. In general, the system is very lackluster, but it shouldn't necessarily harm or bother Jamal. Not unless the cops do this.
Sir.
Step on out, dude.
You're
on camera, dude, so don't do anything dumb, okay?
Hold on. I'm gonna get this on camera.
Go ahead, you can record. Step in the car, please.
He's being aggressive.
Hey, stop resisting, dude. Stop resisting.
I'm just.
You keep dragging him back in.
Man.
Okay.
You keep dragging him back in the car.
Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
Wow.
Call your supervisor.
Wow. Wow. But you keep dragging him in the car.
Call your supervisor. Stop, dude. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I'm gonna chase you, dude.
These niggas must be bored, yo.
Call your supervisor. Yeah, call your supervisor. I got Give me your hand. I don't give you consent to touch me. I don't give you consent to touch me. Don't reach. I don't give you consent. Handcuff.
Initially, Jamal showed no signs of aggression and no signs of resisting. He was just trying to open his phone to record the interaction for his own safety. Nevertheless, the cop immediately said he's being aggressive as Jamal was willingly stepping out of the car.
That's whack. That's so whack. He's being
This
aggressive.
obviously frustrated Jamal, and he later admitted from then he did try and stay inside the vehicle.
Yo, cops like these, they must have been getting bullied and shit when they was younger. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. If you ever look at most cops, they look like them, like they were just like weaklings, like them little punk ass back in the day, who they couldn't really make friends, who got bullied and shit. Now they said, you know, I'm gonna be a cop because you can't do nothing to a cop.
But the amount of force the cops used from here on was completely unwarranted. One cop even pulled a taser and threatened to use it on Jamal, despite him posing no actual threat. Jamal is then handcuffed and kept face down on the tarmac while multiple other patrol vehicles arrive at the scene.
A million
For a man
niggas.
guilty of nothing other than eating his lunch, that sure is a lot of cops.
If we take these off, are you going to cause a problem? Are you going to kick any windows out, anything like that?
I don't answer questions. You can leave them on then, that's fine.
That's fine.
Which one do you want to stand him up and get him to a car? Just leave him here until fire season real quick, make it easy.
He doesn't want to walk. He doesn't want to answer questions. He wants to leave him. All right, cool.
Okay, leave me there.
First name Jamal?
Nah, matter of fact, nah. I know why they do that, because they trying to get you to agree to shit that they saying that's not wrong, so they could say that they're right and they could justify their actions when they know they wrong. Example, again, have you ever been arrested? Do you know how it fucking feels like to have your shit like this? Especially when they put the cuffs mad tight. Bro, that shit is the most annoying shit. Why you think they put the fucking... Why you think... They in a Crown Vic. The car that's fucking big as fucking in the interior. And the seat is no fucking room. Yeah, I'm 6 feet. And my kneecaps is rubbing the shit against the fucking back of that fucking plastic shit. They know you uncomfortable. They know you just want to go home and get out. So you're going to consent to the dumbest shit just to get the fuck free because you think it's just going to help your situation. Look at him. They tied his legs. Where the fuck he going?
I don't give you consent to go in my car and check my car. I don't give you consent to go check my car. You're violating my 4th Amendment constitutional right. So I think we can.
I'll be suing the fuck out of y'all.
Yeah, that's fine. What's your name, guys? Now, why are you guys kidnapped? I can't talk to you until you help me out. Tell me, why am I being kidnapped? Well, if they move you, we'll figure that out. I'll let you know. Okay. Find a car and put it in there. Okay. We'll talk when you get to your house.
At this point, there are over a dozen cops at the scene, and Jamal is fully restrained in both handcuffs and leg wraps.
Right.
He's also already been cleared to not be the suspect, yet he's still taken to the patrol car, fully restrained, and put in the back seat. It's also important to note that the cops were able to identify and clear Jamal by running his plates, something they could have done in secret before even
Coulda, woulda,
approaching him.
shoulda.
The worst part is that even after all of this, Jamal still wasn't free. He was cleared of the burglary charge, but he was instead hit with a felony charge of resisting arrest and taken to jail. Jamal later filed a formal complaint with the LA Sheriff's Department. But just as another example of how corrupt this system is, they were allowed to investigate themselves. And as you'd expect, they found no evidence of any wrongdoing. Months later, Jamal filed a civil rights lawsuit against the arresting officers. Unfortunately, though, the story remains much the same. The officers were investigated by a police lieutenant, and after analyzing the body cam footage, it was concluded that Jamal's actions turned the interaction confrontational, and that the arresting officers were courteous throughout the entire event. Jamal's charges were dropped, but no charges were brought against either of the cops.
Damn, you just cut it off like that?
2 Florida police officers.
Oh, boy. Boy. Look, y'all. Black people, we give a lot of advice. Like, people always try to give people advice about how to do something with the police and shit like that. It's no winning this shit. Let's just be real. It's no fucking winning. I don't even know what to tell you. I can't give you some advice because I don't know what to give you. Like, it's either you in a good situation or you in a fuck situation. It is what it is. Damn, B. Maybe another lifestyle. You know what I mean? Maybe another life things could be perfect. But now, fuck these cops, B. No, you know what? I may not say that. I respect cops because cops are needed. But fuck the bad cops. Fuck the cops that's doing the job for the wrong reasons. Like that. That's not cool. Anyway, I'ma holla. You heard?